Hi there. During this lesson, we will install all the necessary programs for writing code in future video lessons. To write code in Python, we first need to install it on our computer. To do this, we can visit their official website. I'll leave a link to it in the description of this video. Here, we navigate to the Downloads tab and click on the button with the latest version of Python. At the moment, we see that the latest version is version 3.12.2. If your version is different, it doesn't matter, as all the code we write will work correctly. After installing Python, you open the program and see a window like this. The most important thing here is to check the box Add Python to Path. This way, you will add Python to the global environment variables, and in the future, through the terminal or command prompt, you will be able to refer to a word like Python, and everything will work correctly. Next, what we need is a program for writing code. In reality, you can use any program for writing code. If you want, you can even use a standard notepad. However, when using such a notepad, it will be inconvenient to write code since it won't highlight syntax. Therefore, I suggest using more professional development environments. There are plenty of them, but most developers use the PyCharm program. I will also use it during this course, and I highly recommend it to you because it is very convenient and efficient. It is a full-fledged development environment where I will write code. Here, I will also have a built-in terminal through which I will run all my future programs. Therefore, you can also download this program. It is absolutely free. There is also a paid version, but the free version will suffice for us completely. I will leave a link to it in the description of this video as well. You download it and install it like any other program on your computer. Next, what I suggest doing is creating a new project. Therefore, we open the newly downloaded code writing program, and right here, we click on New Project. Here, we can specify a name for the project. Let's specify something else. Let our project be called CPP Explorer. Next, we can specify where our project will be stored. I will leave this field unchanged. I also need to specify the interpreter. In other words, I should choose the version of Python that I installed earlier. But you also see that the program itself suggests choosing any version we need. It will download the necessary version from the official website and use it in the project. However, I will leave the latest version that the program has already found on my computer. And then all we need to do is click on the Create Project button. After creating the project, we can immediately notice that inside the project, a folder named Venv has been created. This folder is the virtual environment where libraries and various frameworks needed for the operation of our project will be stored. At the moment, we don't have any libraries. There is only one folder containing the Python interpreter. It is through this interpreter that we will be able to write our code to obtain some result. Therefore, do not delete this folder, or nothing will work for you. In the future, all libraries you will work with will be stored in this folder. We won't need to interact with this folder directly. It should simply be in your project to store all the necessary dependencies. Now, let's create a new file where we will write all the code for the program. To create a file, we can right-click on the project name, select New, and then choose Python File. Next, we need to come up with a name for the file. It can be anything you like. I want to name it main. Then, press Enter. As you can see, a new file has been created, and currently, there is nothing written in it. However, we can see that it has an extension. The extension for all Python files is always .py. You just need to remember that if you see such an extension, it is a file containing Python code. Here in this file, let's not write a lot of things, but simply write a word output to the terminal or, in other words, to the console of our project. To do this, we need to use a function called print, which we will work with a lot in the future. Inside this function, we will write double quotes, and within them, we can write anything we want. Let's write Hi CPP Explorer. Now, I would like to execute this piece of code. To do this, we can either run it using the terminal or click on the green triangle icon at the top right. Let's use the second method and run our program. Click, and we see that our message is displayed on the screen. This means that our program is working correctly. Well, our lesson is coming to an end. During this lesson, we have installed all the necessary tools for comfortable coding in Python. In the future, we will write various code together and thereby learn the programming language itself. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new lessons. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.